Alright, so I'm going to talk to you guys about supplements, but for the most part pre-workouts, which are something that is kind of controversial because supplements are supplements. They do supplement your workout. So here's a disclaimer. Do you need a pre-workout for working out and going to the gym? No, you do not. But if you want to have one, these are my personal recommendations. So the first ones, and I'm comparing a pre-workout which is C4, and this one is pretty much one of the most popular and one of the most sold pre-workouts like across vitamin shops and GNCs, whatever. It is their #1 best-selling pre-workout, which is C4. I also have the C4 Ripped, which is just another type of pre-workout that they have on the market in the Cellucor brand, and I will be comparing those two to the new Ghost lifestyle pre-workout, which is something that is a little bit more overhyped over YouTube and the internet, especially in the fitness community. The first pre-workout that I'm going to be reviewing in terms of the energy category is Ghost. Now Ghost actually had some pretty good energy when I took it on. I've only been taking 1 scoop of the Ghost formula pre-workout, and it's actually not bad. Now this is what it looks like, this is what the powder looks like, and so energy wise it actually had pretty good energy. I didn't feel very sluggish throughout my workout. I felt like I was energized, and also I didn't feel a crash afterwards, which is super important because some pre-workouts give you a huge caffeine boost and then halfway through your workout then you crash, which is horrible. I've been taking C4 for years and it was good in the beginning, but I feel like they might have changed the formula. Now this is a newer batch of C4, and I just, for some reason, like back in the day, it was great. I took it in the mornings when I used to work out at 5:30 in the morning, and it was fine. I had enough energy, but I had a horrible crash with this. I do feel a little bit more energy with Ghost than I do C4, and that probably has to do with the fact that C4 has a little bit less caffeine in it than Ghost does, but for some reason I have a really bad crash when I take C4. I'm not really sure what it is, but it's just energy wise I feel a whole lot more sluggish after taking C4 than I do Ghost. The third one is the C4 Ripped, and I feel like this had no huge difference. It says it's supposed to have more caffeine than regular C4, but for some reason it didn't really do much for me. It was okay, nothing spectacular and nothing huge. In terms of taste, I have both pre-workouts in what is like the icy blue raspberry flavor, blue raspberry flavor, whatever. It's blue raspberry. The Ghost, I'm not gonna lie, I did not like the taste of this. It kind of tastes like cotton candy / blue raspberry. It's sweeter than I'm used to because I have been taking C4 for a very long time, and so I wasn't a huge fan of the taste in this, but it's bearable. It's not disgusting and it's not like nasty, but it's not something that I would reach for like taste wise. It's a very different taste. C4, I actually prefer the flavor in this one a whole lot more than I do the Ghost one. It is icy blue raspberry, a little bit more on the sour side than the Ghost pre-workout. The Ghost I feel like is a little bit sweeter, but it's just personal preference. Now the C4 Ripped, I got this in a cherry limeade, and I just hated the flavor on this, and I'm not sure, it's not necessarily the flavor, but it's the aftertaste. This has a horrible aftertaste. I'm not sure, it feels disgusting in my mouth, and it has like a weird aftertaste that I did not like whatsoever. So I wouldn't reach for this one at all in terms of the taste, and just because the aftertaste kind of ruined it for this one. Now we're going to talk about price. Now Ghost actually retails on their website for $44.99, and this is a 30 serving tub, so it is kind of on the more expensive side. But I can actually say that you do get a 20% off discount if you use a coupon code from someone who is a sponsored Ghost athlete or who is sponsored by Ghost, which brings it down to about $36 a tub for 30 servings, plus shipping and handling makes it around like maybe $40 or so. So it is on a little bit more of the higher end of pre-workouts, but I'm assuming that you're pretty much paying for the fancy packaging, so that's something to think about. The C4, you can find this at any like vitamin shop or GNC or just anywhere that sells supplements, even Costco. And this one on the C4 website is $39.99. This is also a 30 serving tub, and you know, $39.99 versus $44.99. I mean, this one's a little bit less expensive, but I mean, I'm not really sure. At the end of the day, they do come out being about the same price if you use a coupon code for Ghost. So they're pretty much around the same price. C4 Shred on the C4 website is $59.99 for 30 servings. This one is the most expensive pre-workout that I've ever purchased. Now, I want to keep in mind that I didn't purchase this at $59.99. I would never purchase a pre-workout for $60. I purchased this at Vitamin Shop when it was on sale, so I would not purchase this for $59.99. It is extremely expensive. In terms of the serving size, Ghost is 9.57 ounces in this container, and C4 is 6.87 ounces in this container. Now the serving size for Ghost is 9 grams, so it's 1 scoop, and the serving size for C4 is about 6.5 grams. So even though you get less product in this, the serving size is less. And even though you get more product in this, the serving size is a little bit more. So it's something to think about. This is 6.34 ounces, and the serving size in this is 6 grams. So it's about roughly the same serving size as this, but this is extremely much more expensive, and I feel like there's not much of a difference between this and this. Overall, I think, honestly, in terms of how it made me feel and how, you know, whether or not it you know, lived up to the claims, I honestly think that the Ghost one is a little bit more better than the C4 pre-workout, just because, one, I did build up a tolerance on C4, and I feel like they did change up the formula, and it's not the same. It is not like how it used to be. I still use C4 occasionally because it isn't easy to grab pre-workout. It does give you a slight boost, but the crash is just horrible. Now Ghost, on the other hand, has a really, I mean, I have not gotten any crashes with this one. I feel pretty energized, the focus is good, the pump is good, so I do actually really enjoy this pre-workout. I've been using it for more than 2 weeks now, so I feel like I can definitely say and give a pretty good comparison to the C4 original pre-workout. Now, this one is the worst pre-workout that I've ever taken out of all 3, so it's something to think about. I do not like the C4 Ripped at all. I haven't tried any of their other C4 type of pre-workout lines, but I feel like as soon as they started creating these smaller, different types of C4s, it kind of ruined the formula, and they messed up this one. So I'm not really sure what that's about, but yeah, overall I actually do prefer both, but if I had to pick, I would probably go with Ghost. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did enjoy the video, please give the video a like. If you aren't subscribed already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. We have officially hit 1,000 subscribers. So we all know what that means. 1,000